Welcome back, you beautiful fucks. It's me, Danny. Today we have my final Gamera video. Just kidding. I mean, once there's more figures to talk about, we'll talk about them. But these are the last few that I have to show off. And this is from the Showa era, minus Gauss, because we already did a whole video dedicated to Gauss. Go check it out. Oh, God. What's coming up? Anyway, so again, enter quickly right here to my favorite Showa Barugon. This is Barugon from the Gamera series, the Showa era, the only era to have Barugon. And yes, it sounds like Barugon. Yes, they're crawling kaiju with a horn on it, so they're similar name and design. But rest assured, this guy is different. He shoots a rainbow out of his back and has a power pack or gripping tongue like a frog. So this is the memorial box version that came in the Gamera memorial box. So it's a bit small, especially when you compare it to this 8-inch Barugon figure right here, which is definitely my favorite of the two figures. The 6-inch one's not bad, but again, it's just too small. You saw it there to the Gamera and to this 8-inch one. I feel like this 8-inch one scales a bit better. Maybe a little, I don't even know if it's like, I feel like that's a good size with a 6-inch camera. Because Barugon was pretty big in the movie, if I do remember correctly. So, but this guy's really nice. I do also like this paint scheme better. Maybe because I just hate the color orange due to a childhood trauma that I caused upon myself, coloring a whole coloring book orange. But now I've gone to rehab and I'm learning to love orange again. But it's a process. It's a work in process. So, but these colors are definitely more desirable. Speaking of orange, but this one has a little bit of brown on it, so it's okay. This is Jiger, the Showa era. So all you new Gamera fans that watched Gamera Rebirth and wondered what that big purple, well, I guess there's multiple purple kaiju. Anyway, this is the OG Jiger that scared a lot of people because he lays eggs in Gamera, or an egg. Don't make it weird, people. Come on. Anyway, and his horns shoot out like missiles, which I thought was cool. Gamera in the Showa era had some, like, his foes had some crazy attacks. You know, they were just going all out. His articulation's a little limited. And I think this is the 8-inch version. Yes, so I got him an 8-inch scale again because I feel like this one looks like it scales better as well. Speaking of 8-inch scaling, this is Guron. So this is how our frog boy looked before he got that insane upgrade for Gamera Rebirth. And I like both designs. Speaking of which, I think this also inspired Knife Head from Pacific Rim. I'm pretty sure. So, because I mean, literally, Guron has a knife head. So, and he has ninja stars that he has on his knife up on his head too, which is pretty neat, if I do say so myself. I really like the design. Bandai back in the day with their 8-inch figures really killed it with their detailing and paint, because this figure looks amazing. I wish it carried on. I guess not. Although I'd love to see a 6-inch version of this guy in newer release. I do believe there is a 6-inch out there, maybe from the memorial box as well. I don't have it though, but this one scales good. So pretty much a lot of the 8-inch Gamera's figures scale well. As I'm saying that though, Jiger appears on the screen. Alright, editing the video now. Yes, I say Jiger, not Zigra. My bad. It is pronounced Zigra, and I'm going to mispronounce it and say Jiger for the remainder of the video, and I apologize for that, even though I just looked it up. Jiger is actually cheese from Switzerland, which is a completely different thing, unrelated to the video. That is all, which does not scale that well when it comes to 6-inch figures. This is the 8-inch one, and it is quite tall. And so there's a 6-inch version of this from the memorial box again, and he has like regular feet as if it's based off the suit, the one that the person is wearing the suit for the movie, where this one, I mean, it's still kind of based off that, but you look at his legs, like he has little chicken legs, so they're not fitting human feet in there in a rubber suit. But I feel like I just got this one because it was the easier one to get. Jiger is not my favorite Showa era kaiju. It's probably one of my least favorite, if not my least favorite. So I just got whichever figure I could get of him. So it doesn't scale too well. Also, it's not bad either. You know, making him a bit more menacing. We'll say he's big, but you know, it's okay. The figure's fine too. Not my favorite of Bandai's 8-inch back then, but not bad. But this guy right here, Virus, again, whatever you want to say. Great figure. This is, again, an 8-inch scale, so it's definitely quite big. I think it's the biggest figure that I have from the Gamera series. And again, talking about like unique like abilities, I remember it's not that unique, but like the top of his head closed. And I remember watching it for the first time. Spoiler alert, get ready for the original Gamera versus Virus. When he stabbed Gamera in the stomach with his head, I was like, wow. I remember my jaw dropped because that was a pretty like intense wound. I thought Gamera literally died right there, but nope, not the savior of the children and the guardian of the universe. But this figure is definitely nice, and surprisingly stands up well too if you position it right. The little noodle arms of his, but definitely a big figure. We're about to do a size comparison. So there's Zyger. So yeah, that's how big he is. And then there's the 6-inch Gamera. So yeah, I mean, it's not a bad scaling, but it is what it is. I like all of these figures though, except for Zyger. Am I saying the name right? I'm sorry, I'm tired, and life is hitting me hard right now. So my brain is a bit fried. Either way though, I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. If you want to reach out to me, my Instagram's down below. Until next time, I hope you all take care, and I'll see you all next time.